It was 2008, the height of the recession. I was 26 and living in Berkeley with my girlfriend at the time. I had just been laid off from my job as a social media lackey. I'd been making this show called Game Jew online for about 3 years, and I was looking for something new to throw myself into. And then my friend Jessica handed me a flyer. It was for Fun a Day, a project where people make one piece of art for every day in January. I decided to give it a shot and make a song a day for 31 days. And here I am, 9 years, 3,200 plus songs, and 1 Guinness World Record later. I make my living making music now, which still seems surreal, but it hasn't always been easy, and there are things about Song a Day I've long been anxious to improve. Back in those early days, living in this 3-bedroom apartment with my girlfriend and a roommate, I had nothing but time on my hands. I could, and often did, spend all day working on songs and videos. What little money I made came from video contests. It wasn't much, but then I didn't need much to sustain that way of life. Fast forward to present day. I have a wife, 2 kids, a mortgage, property taxes, life insurance payments, the works. Leading up to my son's birth, I forced myself to get more serious about making a living. At the end of the year, my income comes from literally hundreds of different sources. It's not ideal, and as any freelancer will tell you, the hardest thing is never knowing month to month, year to year, what the money situation will look like. And what this means for Song a Day is that it's been relegated to the thing I do at the end of the day, when I'm exhausted from all the obligations that I have to my family and the projects that actually generate income. Enter crypto. Bitcoin launched the same year as my Song a Day project, and I remember reading about it at the time, but I didn't see how it might be relevant to me until recently. I've been discovering the awesome, strange, wonderful, and crazy ways people have been using this new technology to make things. One project in particular has captured my imagination: CryptoPunks. 10,000 procedurally generated pixelated punks with ownership of each one stored on the Ethereum blockchain. My favorite description of this project comes from this Mashable article. Someone owns this picture. No, not the copyright of the picture. They own the picture itself. You can, of course, download a version, but that's just a copy. Someone owns the original. It's art, and it has an owner. What does this mean in the digital age? Months after launching, still no one knows exactly what this means in the abstract, but in concrete terms, it means that there's a marketplace of CryptoPunks, each worth varying amounts of ether depending on the attributes of that punk. Here's a punk worth 0.3 ether or 144 US dollars. Here's a punk someone is willing to pay $6,000 for. As soon as I saw CryptoPunks, I started working on making something similar with my songs. The idea of making each song and video a unique collectible is so exciting to me. Each of my songs, thousands and thousands of songs, has a whole list of attributes, from number of views to where I was when I recorded it, to the subject matter, and dozens of other data points. Some songs have gone viral, like the iPhone antenna song, which Steve Jobs used to open a press conference, saying,
"Saw that on YouTube this morning and couldn't help but want to share it."
Or this one about Paul Krugman that I did on the Rachel Maddow show. Or this recent one I made about how the spacebar on my new MacBook Pro is broken. 'Cause I'm pressing the spacebar. I'm pressing the spacebar. Some songs have very few views, but are nonetheless really great songs, at least in my opinion. Some are totally unique, performed with friends in a specific place and time that will never be replicated. And many have been recorded here, in my studio at my desk. Unlike CryptoPunks, this Song a Day marketplace grows by 1 every day, until I die or am incapacitated. But if I live to be 100, that will be 26,762 possible songs. So my dream for this project is twofold. First, one of the promises of cryptocurrency is that it could be a new avenue for artists to earn money from their work. My goal is financial and creative freedom. I want Song a Day to come back from being the thing I do when all my other work is done. I want to make it my main focus again, with all of the creativity that entails. Then, we expand this idea out to create marketplaces for other musicians and artists of all kinds. poems as collectibles, podcast episodes, internet art. It's a whole new way of selling one's work made possible by the blockchain. The second goal is to use my platform as an internet maker to get more people excited about the blockchain. Despite Bitcoin reaching new and exciting heights, true mainstream adoption has been slow. Sure, countries are starting to recognize Bitcoin and it's being accepted more places than ever, but even my hardcore tech friends are still skeptical. I truly and wholeheartedly believe that it's art and fun that are going to bring crypto to the mainstream. Which brings us to the end of the video, which is the part where I'm going to ask you for money. I'm trying to raise $30,000 in Bitcoin and Ether to build this thing from the ground up. To do this, today I am launching the first ever initial song offering. Rather than getting some generic token that loses its value as soon as you've paid for it and gives you no real lasting impact into the thing that you're trying to fund, when you participate in this ISO, what you'll get is a custom song written and performed by me to your specifications. Your song will then live with proof of ownership stored on the Ethereum blockchain on the Song a Day marketplace for all to see and enjoy. The price for an individual is $1,000, and for a company, it's $5,000. You can donate at lower levels too. There's multiple tiers with things like early access and the ability to reserve certain songs. So don't wait. Don't miss your chance to be part of blockchain history. I'm serious. Am I selling this hard enough? Get out your crypto wallets. I'm really excited about this, and I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks.